Welcome back. You're watching Gravitas with me, Raisha Saigal. We're starting this newscast with breaking news that's coming in at this point of time. Fresh Israeli attack targets Iran vital installations under attack in Tehran. Multiple explosions heard across Tehran. Iran's state TV says it is being attacked by Israel. Attacks comes after IDF warned of new attacks. IDF says it is striking military targets are currently being struck in Tehran.
فضای غبارآلوده استادیوم فضای غبارآلوده استادیوم فضای غبارآلوده استادیوم
Well, let's now show you the moment an Iranian TV station came under attack, the moment of the attack of Iran's state broadcaster, even as the news anchor was reading. Watch these images and the moment of the strikes. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tanani is now joining us on the broadcast. Susan, you know the IRIB headquarters in Tehran and the locality. Well, talk to us more about these Israeli strikes on IRIB, which just took place moments ago.
Yes, as you mentioned, I'm very familiar with that complex and its different buildings. I will tell you and our viewers, first of all, that it's like a small village. It's like a really small town. And when you go in there, it's not just like a single building, an office building, as you would imagine. It has different parts and different studios and different offices. It's home to the Islamic Republic of Iran's broadcasting, but also it is a home to many satellite transmitters, satellite transmissions for broadcast, not only nationally, locally, but some international networks for the region as well. Not all of Iran's state international media is housed at IRIB at the moment, but nonetheless, a very significant development. It is heavily guarded from all sides. It occupies a very large part of District 3, which makes sense why the Israeli government called for civilian evacuation of that area. But it's also important to note that while it does cover a very wide area and it's very heavily guarded, it is in the middle of a residential neighborhood, essentially, with shops and stores and homes, not only apartment buildings, but villas as well. And this is a building that has stood the test of time even prior to the Islamic Revolution in 1979. It was home to where Iran was broadcasting television. So it's a very significant development. We just saw that video of the news anchor being live on television and seeing that it's hit. Again, it's important to wait and assess what kind of damage has been done to this complex, considering the fact that it's very big. It has different studios, and also, what other damage possibly has been done not only to the infrastructure, but to civilian lives and those who are inside IRIB as well.
Right, Susan, thanks for getting us the latest on that. We're also now being joined by Mahmoud Hassani, journalist from Tehran. Welcome to WION, Mr. Hassani. You're joining us live from Tehran. Talk to us about the situation and the on-ground reality at this point of time, because just moments ago, Israel struck the IRIB TV station there in Tehran. What's the latest?
Thank you. Israel claims that it only targets military facilities. But I have visited the IRIB center several times in Tehran, and I can assure you there are absolutely no military targets inside the IRIB center. And the building that was targeted was responsible for the news section of the whole IRIB broadcasting. After the strike, the IRIB cut off its live programs. And I've heard from some of the people inside the building that they had already evacuated most of the people who were working there, and only the anchor and several people were present at the time of the strike. They knew about it beforehand, but still there was people inside the building, and their situation remains unknown. And Israel is doing exactly the same thing as it did in Gaza. It targets journalists, it targets people who are reporting on its crimes. Israel in Gaza targeted both center, targeted the TV stations, targeted the radio stations, and it continues to target journalists. And it's doing the same thing in Iran now. It has now started with targeting the IRIB center, and it will continue to target all the newspapers and all the reporters that are present in Iran.
Right, Mr. Hosseini. Talk to us about what kind of retaliation can we expect from Iran right now, because we are seeing that Israel has expanded its target list in Iran from earlier targeting nuclear sites to military leaders and now the IRIB. What kind of retaliation can we expect from Iran? Because the Iranian leaders have clearly said that Israel will have to pay a heavy price, and it will not stop until the Israeli attacks stop.
I think Iran is going to use more advanced missiles and is going to attack more targets in Israel. But I think the problem with the risk retaliation is that Iran does not have much missiles left. And in the first day of the Israeli attack on Iran, it used 200 missiles in its attack. But last night, in its latest attack, it used only 30 missiles. It is today it said that it is getting ready for a long war. So I think it is rationing the missiles that it has left. I think at the first day, several silos of the Iranian missile was targeted, and so it does not have. It's not firing a lot of missiles all at the same time. It is firing a few missiles every day, and Iran may target Israeli channels in retaliation for this. But Israel has already, its channel 13 has already been evacuated to a bunker, and they are broadcasting their TV programs from their bunker.
Right, Mr. Hosseini, you're joining us live from Tehran. What is the situation like there? What are you hearing from the Iranian authorities?